Hello, it's Chessbook here, and welcome back to my sketchbook world. And you might be thinking that why are we on here again? I said that I was going to take a bit of a break now from doing videos on here, but I did mention a few videos ago. I was actually mentioning about that I want to do this in a full video as well, kind of showing everything, and that is exactly what I'm doing today. So yeah, I've done a few part videos. If you haven't seen them, I've done 4 parts on there. I did them. From well, I did a part 1 from last week, and then I did the other parts from the other day. And now I'm going to be doing a full video where I show everything off in this world. So everything that I'm going to show off right now is going to be in this video, and then tomorrow's video is going to be a bit different. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a different video tomorrow. I might be doing the same thing again, or I might be doing something different in it. I really don't know. So yeah, it's going to be a long video because I do want to go. And yeah, I do want to go and look at everything today, and that's the thing that I do want to do. So I'm going to try and do all that if I can today. Then maybe in tomorrow's video I might do everything again. I don't really know. And then after that, that's going to be it, by the way. There'll be no more videos on here after that until the future. And yeah, that's what I just wanted to let you all know. And oh yeah, something else that I do want to say. Before we get into it as well, is I'm actually going to be doing some behind the scenes videos this weekend. I'm going to be doing one on Saturday and one on Sunday, and it's going to be part 4 and a part 5 of Jack's sketchbook world in behind the scenes videos, because I'm not sure if you guys can remember from a while ago when I started this world. I did some tours on it. I've actually shown you guys what I built. So yeah, I've done three parts already on it, but obviously that was in the old version. But now I'm going to be doing 2 more parts in it, showing you the rest of the things off as well. So that'll be on Saturday and on Sunday. So I will be back on here again, but it will be on behind the scenes videos. Obviously not on a proper Minecraft video. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to let you all know. So yeah, let's try and get hopefully go through everything as we can now, and hopefully that. So yeah, let's start off with my bedroom then. So yeah, this is my bedroom. As you can see here, it's actually not the same as what it is in the actual world anyway. It is a bit smaller than this. But yeah, this is what my bedroom looks like on here. There's Donkey Kong there, as you can see here. There's crafting tables, furnaces and all that with coal. And this is my little seating area, as you can see here as well. So yeah, this is what my bedroom ended up looking like on here. I have been thinking that I might end up changing it, but I'm not going to really bother because I built this quite ages back, so yeah, there's really no point of changing it, especially not changing that picture, because I love Donkey Kong. If you don't know, I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan, and I love it. So yeah, I'm just going to be keeping that as it is. And oh, I know, yeah, Emily. If you know who this is Emily, my chicken. She's also in my lovely world as well, but she's on this world as well. But on this one, she's inside. So, and she looks after her bedroom. Her bedroom. I mean my bedroom. So she looks after that. And then here, this is the balcony. So the balcony is a bit smaller than what it is. Yeah. So this is the balcony here. It's got a horrible cake on it. That cake's been there for 2 years. So I'm not going to be eating that. I could replace it for a new one, but it's not gone really like horrible yet. Like if it gets even worse, I might end up changing the cake. But yeah, I think at the moment though, I'm going to keep it as it is because I think it's just a lot more easier and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of that. Also, I do have item frames on the walls as well. One's got emerald, one's got lapis, one's got diamond, and one's got the clock in it as well. So. Yeah, that is my bedroom. So yeah, Emily's going to be staying in here while I go on my tour. And oh yeah, since I'm on here as well, I might as well start with the upstairs, and then I will do like the downstairs area. I'll do all of that as well. Okay, next thing is my this is my enchantment book area. This is where I enchant things. I do actually have a room now. In my lovely world with this one. Yeah, I think I called it the enchantment room. I think that's what I ended up calling the room when I did end up building it. But yeah, I just put it here just for safe reasons. So yeah, this is what it is on this world. It's just here, and every time I go here and I want to go and enchant something, I just go to here and I get my 30 levels of XP, and yeah, I do get to do that. So. yeah, that's been there for, it's been there a while, so yeah, that's been there for kind of quite a long time. And yeah, and then also around the outside there's glowstone that I put down, and stuff like that. Okay, right, moving on to these two rooms here. So yep, so I think I'm gonna go this way. So I think I'll do that one and then I'll do that one. So I think I'll go this way. So yeah, and next up is my bathroom. So yeah, this is my bathroom here. I did show you this before, but I'm showing you again. So yeah, the bathroom on this version is a bit different than what it is in the actual one. I know that I did do things exactly the same. Like everything's not the same. I know that obviously here there's not even a mirror. I know there's a mirror there, but I ain't got a mirror. Got some armor in there. I believe that's supposed to be my. I think this is my little wardrobe. I think I built here in the bathroom. I think that's what that is. There's like a little gap here, and then that's my shower. My bathroom, my shower there, and then this is my toilet, as you can see here. So this is where I go to the toilet and stuff like that there. So yeah, that's what that is. The shower does work. I believe it does work in the update. I believe it does. So yeah, so that's what that is, and also I do get to take a bath as well. So like, it's not just a shower; it is a bath as well. So yeah, I do get to take that as well. And I know, yeah, I have a bin as well to put all my rubbish in as well. So yeah, that is that. Okay, on the other side over here, this is my helper's house. So this is where all my helpers sleep. I know that at the moment I don't have any helpers yet. I know that I will be getting some in the future. But yeah, I just thought I could build a little helper's house for them anyway. So yeah, so they've got beds around the outside. They've got furnaces and all that, as you can see here. And then also they've got chests in with some things in as well. I believe, yeah, they just have swords and weapons and all that. They don't have anything else in them. So yeah, that's what's all in them. There's nothing really much in them. Yeah, I do apologise if it was lagging there as well. So yeah, that's kind of that. And oh yeah, don't ask me why I put windows here, because like the windows don't even lead anywhere. So yeah, I have no idea why I ended up putting windows in here. Yeah, I should have really put like a window here. Yeah, I should have really put one there. I should have done that because when I built this room, I should have really put it there. But yeah, I never got around to doing it. See, I don't want to really bother, but yeah, I do like the room anyway. I like it how it's so colourful as well. I do like this room. How it's so like that as well. And I believe I did a good job with this one. I think I did a really good job with that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I did there. Okay, right, moving on. This is my little corridor, as you can see here, leading over here. And next up this is my clubhouse. So yeah, the clubhouse is actually not fully finished. Only the thing that I've done on here is I've actually only done this bit. So I've actually only done the tables and the tables and chairs and all that. This is another thing that I've done over here. I've not done else or anything. Yeah, I've actually not built the backstage or anything. So yeah, that's not been built or anything because I didn't actually have time to build the backstage area because I actually got really busy. So I didn't want to really bother building it. Yeah, I didn't want to really bother building it. So yeah, another thing that I did build on this version is only this. That is another thing that I built over here. And then here, this is my little counter. As you can see here, so this is where all my food is and all that here. Yeah, so this is where all my food is here, all my drinks and all that in here. See, all my drinks are in there and all that. And yeah, that is everything. That is my fridge. I'm not sure if it even works. No, I think there's supposed to be a button on here, but I don't think I added one in there. But that's actually supposed to be my fridge there. But I don't think I never put a button on it, so I think that's the reason why it's not working. But yeah, so that's what that is, and yeah, so yeah, so that's yeah, kind of what that is. Okay, right, moving on. I need to make sure I don't miss this room out. So yeah, so up here, this is my music room. So this is my piano, as you can see here. These are my jukeboxes, and these are my drums. I've not got a lot in here. I should have really added more in here, but yeah, I think I like run out of ideas, so I didn't want to really bother adding any more. I could have made this room a lot more nicer. I could have added a lot more things into it. Yeah, I could have added a lot more things into it, but I just never got around to it. So yeah, so I don't want to bother adding any more. And then up here, this is just a spare room, and I'm actually currently working on at the minute. As you can see, I've not built anything up here yet because this is actually a new project. I'm currently still working on. I've kind of had an idea of what I do want up here. But at the moment though, I don't know what to do up here yet. I've kind of not had an idea. So this is kind of a still in progress, this room at the minute. So another thing that's up here is only torches and all that. That's another thing that's up here. There's nothing really else up there. Okay, right, moving downstairs. Okay, let's see what we've got next. And then this is my storage room. And oh yeah, as you can see, I've actually fixed it now. My storage room has been fixed. As you can see, I believe I did this off camera. So yeah, my storage room has now been fixed. Yeah, these have now gone back to double chests now as well. So yeah, this has all been fixed. And yeah, I'm pretty happy that I now fixed it because I was getting bored of it being it like this, but I've now fixed it. So it does look really cool. So and also another thing in the update as well is you can actually put single chests next to each other now as well. So you can actually do that. That's actually a thing you can do in the update now. You can actually add them next to them, so you can actually do that. And I forgot to put that. I forgot to put one there. I actually missed one. I forgot to put like one there. Okay, I don't know how I actually missed that. And then put one in this corner. Oh yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I think I believe there's a chest in every corner now. Yeah, there is. Yeah. So yeah, I forgot to miss that one out over there. So yeah. So this is what it ended up looking like, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the downstairs, and here's the downstairs area. So yeah, let's start off on. So I'm going to do the garden. Let's do that. So yeah, this is the garden. As you can see here, the garden still looks the same as what it was before. There's an egg. Oh yeah, it's a spare chicken. It's actually not Emily, it's just another chicken. So yeah, this is my garden. I've got a few animals. Having a peek. Yeah, these animals have been here a long time. They've kind of not really moved or anything, so that's what they are. This is my dance floor. I have been thinking to upgrade my dance floor at some point. I have been thinking to do that. I haven't really got around to doing anything on it. I kind of do like it as it is though. I think it looks pretty cool like this. Especially when I did build it in my actual world anyway. I think it did look pretty cool like this. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why I've not really changed it, because I do like it like this. So that's kind of the reason why I've not done anything on here. This is actually supposed to be where a dining table is, but I've never added it in, so I'm not going to really bother doing any of that. And I apologise yet again for the lag. Then in here, this is my kitchen. So this is my kitchen here. Small as what it is. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'll show you that in a minute, and I'll show you that in a minute. That leads down to my coal block charcoal room. So I will go and show you that in a minute. So yeah, so this is my kitchen. I think it's got it's got a whole load of coal in and all that. So yeah, all of it in here, as you can see here. So all of it's all in here like that. I didn't have time to finish this off. I just kind of left it as it is. And oh yeah, you might have noticed that there's not a lot of headroom, as you can see here. So I do apologise about that. I could have made it one higher, so I could have done that, but yeah, I never did that. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool anyway, and yeah, I'm happy with it. Okay, before I go and show that off, I'll show this one. So this room is actually a portal room, which I was actually working on, by the way. So basically, so in the actual world, I've actually not built this room yet. I've actually not built it. So this is actually a room I was working on with nether portals, and at the moment it did turn out very well, because like basically when I built this, I actually built it quite small, and also I could have made it a lot more bigger than this, so I could have added a lot more portals. So I actually only had time to add 3 portals in, and that's it. So there's actually only 3 portals in here. I could have really added more. But yeah, I literally just never did, because I only had a 3 gap room. So yeah, there weren't a lot I added in, by the way, so there weren't a lot there. But yeah, I think I'm happy with it. I could have done probably a bit of a better job on that, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with 3 portals anyway. Okay, right, moving on. This is my coal block charcoal room. So yeah, this is what it ended up looking like. I am pretty happy with this. I think it looks pretty cool. I did build this in a behind the scenes as well. I'm going to check that out. So yeah, this is what it ended up looking like. So these are coal with item frames in. There's a chest with coal in and stuff like that. So a whole lot of things in here. Yeah, I'm happy with it. There's a banner thing here. And yeah, I'm happy with this room. I think it's standing out really well, which I'm happy about. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And yeah, this is where you can get all the coal that you need, all the coal that you fancy and get. I believe I did put some blocks in here as well, not just like normal coal as well. Oh wait, did I not put in blocks in here? I don't actually think I did. I don't think I've even put any blocks in here, but you can get coal blocks, by the way, if you don't know. But basically, the way how you get coal blocks is you have to get normal coal and to put them into blocks. That's kind of the way how it works. Also, it does work with charcoal as well, so you can do that as well. If you do want to know about that. But yeah, I'm happy with it anyway. Oh, I didn't even know you can actually fill the gap, like go in the gaps. I didn't know you can do that. Yeah, you can actually go inside of it, look. Stuff like that. So, yeah, so I'm happy with it. And yeah, there's also chairs on the on the outside as well, where people can sit and work with coal as well. So yeah, that is that, by the way, and I'm actually very happy with this as well. And yeah, I'm very happy with that build as well. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that. I think I did a good job on that. Yeah, that is really cool as well. Okay, right, moving on to the other side over here. Okay, next up we've got is my crafting room. So yeah, this is my crafting room here. So yeah, my expected a crafting room. It's got a load of crafting tables. Yeah, don't ask me why I added like furnaces in here. I think there was a reason why I added furnaces, is because I wanted I think I wanted to like put some food in here or something, and that might have been the reason why. Yeah, I think that might have been the reason why. I think I wanted some food in here or something as well. I think that's the reason why I put these in here and stuff like that. And then down here, this is my little room. So yeah, there's not much really down here. This was actually a room I was working on, and I think it didn't turn out right. So I think that's what that is down there. I know that I did actually build the actual crafting room here, but I think my original idea is I wanted the crafting table to be underground, but I didn't want to bother doing that because I thought it would have looked quite horrible. So yeah, that's the reason why. And I also do have another one over here as well, which I will show you as well. So yeah, there's actually another design down here as well, which was actually supposed to be my my idea. But as I said from before, I didn't want to really bother. Yes, I kind of just thought that this would have been a good idea. So I just thought that I could have like a little room down here, which, as I said, was supposed to be the idea. But I didn't want to really bother doing that. So yeah, I just came up with the idea of just basically building a proper room here. And yeah, this is the proper room here. What I built, and yeah, I think it was pretty cool. So I just started to add like the proper room into it. Okay. So yeah, this is my living room here. That's my computer, and so that's all this down here. And then next up is my animal room. So this is what my animal room looks like. A bit smaller than what it is in the actual world, but yeah, I do like it. So there's animals around and stuff like that. Also, there's beacons in here. So I'd like add a lot of decoration in. So I did that. And then in here is just name tags and books. Yeah, I made the floor out of Chisio stone bricks that do look pretty cool. So I did do a good floor. I think I did alright with that. Don't ask me why there's a little gap here. Don't ask me why that is. I've been thinking that I might just fill that in, but I don't think there's really no point in me doing that. And then that leads to the outside. So yeah, that's why that is there. So yeah, there's actually two ways to get in the animal room. You can either go through this way, or you can go through like the entrance. So yeah, so you can go and do that. So yeah, that's what kind of that is, and yeah, everything there. So yeah, that is everything in my house. Yeah, everything that I kind of showed you, and yeah, that is everything. Okay, right, moving on. Next thing is this is my little bath that I added in. So this is my bath. As you can see here, it's got lily pads and all that in here and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what that is. Also, that's my fountain there. What I added in as well. And yeah, that door up there actually leads to yeah, that door actually leads me to jump down here. So it's actually a quicker way to get down. I do sometimes use that way. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do end up using it, but yeah, there's actually kind of a lot of the time where I don't end up using it at all. But yeah, I don't end up using it at all anyway. Okay, right, moving on. Next thing is this is my flag. So this is my flag up here. What I added in. I think that's a pretty nice little flag that I added. I think it looks pretty cool. These are the chimneys. So I added one on this side and I added one on this side. So yeah, nice little chimney effects out of the cobwebs, and the cobwebs do stand out really cool anyway for chimneys. I do like that. So yeah, that's a pretty nice little effect. I do really yeah, I do really like that. Over here, this is Sub's little thing here. where he just stands about, and yeah, he's probably getting quite bored in there now because he has been in there a while. But yeah, that's where Sub normally lives. There isn't a sign on here, is there? I think that's supposed to be a sign saying Sub, but I just never added the sign in. These are the bins, which I didn't actually show you in the part videos, but yeah, these are the bins anyway. So basically, yeah, just rubbish bins around the place. What I added in around as well. So yeah, that's what they are. Next up, this is my greenhouse. So it's actually not like a proper greenhouse, but it's like a miniature one. So yeah, this is like my little miniature greenhouse that I added. So it's got beetroot, potatoes, carrots, and wheat. Also, in the update, they've actually now added more seeds in now. So they've added like more crops you can plant down. So I have been thinking that I might extend this maybe, and I might add more in. But I've kind of not a chance to do that yet. So yeah, I'm not going to really bother doing that for now. I don't think there's really no point yet. So yeah, that's what it ended up looking like. It's like a proper greenhouse that I added in, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So there's chests in as well. They've got like all materials that you need to like you know, plant the other stuff as well. So yeah, I did that, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, next thing is this is my armor stand room. So this is where I normally keep my all my armor stands. Well, I don't normally keep them all, but yeah, there is a few in here anyway. Well, another obviously in the update now, I can actually add more in because there's actually not a limit anymore with armor stands now. So I can actually add as many armor stands as I can in here now. So basically, the whole room will be full of armor stands. By the way, like if I was cool and had more in, I would do that. So yeah. But anyway, this is what it ended up looking like anyway. So there's 2 armor stands here. There's armor stands on the walls as well, and there's also some in the chest as well, as you can see. So yeah, there's some in there as well. So yeah, I think I did a good job with this room. It is in a behind the scenes video as well. If you want to go check it out as well. Also, there's a prismarine floor here that I added in as well. There's a really nice little effect. Also, there's glowstone on the outside as well. So, and yeah, I did do a good job on it. I built it out of bricks and chisio bricks that do look really cool. I think that's a really good little design I built out of. And yeah, I think I did a good job with that as well. So yeah, pretty cool little stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with that one. Okay, right, moving on. Next thing is, this is my doghouse. So this is my little doghouse area. At the moment, there's actually only 2 dogs in at the minute. I've actually not added any more dogs in. There's actually only 2 in. So there's one here, and there's one here. So yeah, there's actually only 2 dogs at the minute. Because I didn't actually add any more in. So yeah, this is the little house. The floor is out of I think it's quartz. The floor, or is it? But I think it's quartz. I think that's made out of. These are the windows where they can look out, and then up here, that's my little table. And then in here is just all my dog food, and then this is that little seating area, and this is the telly as well. So this is where they're currently watching karate at the minute. Karate is on the television, as you can see. So yeah, so that is a really cool little thing as well. Another something that I do need to add in here is the balcony as well, because they do have a little balcony now as well. Like basically, when you look at the doghouse in the actual world, it actually has a little balcony on it, which I actually added when I actually built that in my lovely world. See, I do need to add that, but I've kind of not a chance to add that in yet, so I'm not going to really bother too much with that. But yeah, I'm happy with it anyway, and yeah, I think it turned out to be really well as well. And also the design that I did go for as well, out with birch, and yeah, that's pretty cool as well. I also did like a bit of a cross thing as well, so I did do one of them as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, right, moving on. Next thing, this is my Parrot Garden, which I did in 2 parts. So yes, this is my Parrot Garden. And yeah, as you can see, it's actually not as big because I didn't add any other people in here. So and I think when I built this, I think I did it like a bit wrong or something. I think when I did this design, but I think it turned out to be okay anyway with like the design that I did. Yeah, I think it did turn out to be okay. Like I could have probably done a bit wrong with it. But yeah, I think it's okay anyway. I think I did not a bad job with it. I might say. So yeah, there's just flowers around, and yeah, just a really good little design that I added, and yeah, these are just all the signs that I added and stuff like that. That's what I did on there. So yeah, really nice little effect. Also, oh yeah, something I didn't actually show you. Yeah, it's this bit as well. Just leads to the other side. Yeah, just did that as well. So yeah, so that's what I said. Oh, the chickens have finally escaped from there. I think that chicken's been in there for a while, so I'm actually glad he's actually escaped because yeah, I think he's been in there for yeah, it's been in there for a long time, haven't you, chicken? So and horse, hey, you be careful. Don't you dare go in the end. You know the end's right there. You know that horse could fall in the end. By the way, like I'll be surprised if that horse ends up falling in the end. I will be surprised if it does end up falling in there. I will technically be surprised if that horse is not there in the next few minutes. Anyway, moving on. Next up is my parrot home. So this is what my parrot home looks like. Yeah, there's not really a lot in, unfortunately. Yeah, so there's furnaces, chests and stuff in here. Yeah, not really a lot here. Dispensers and droppers in here. And this is my little parrot garden, as you can see here. So these are where my 2 parrots live, as you can see here. Yeah, I didn't actually ended up naming them. I know that in my lovely world I did end up naming them, but on this version I've yeah, I didn't name them, so I don't want to really bother doing that. But yeah, that's what it ended up looking like. I built it out of acacia and normal acacia, so that's what it ended up looking like. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, that's pretty much everything there. The horse is actually still there at the minute, so that's kind of that. Okay, right, moving on. I think next thing I'm going to do is, I think over there, I think that's what I'm going to do next. Yeah, so here, this is my, oh, are you alright, villager? I think this villager seems to be a bit lost. If you know where you are, buddy, your house, well, the houses are over there, so if you don't know where you're going again, do let me know. I think he's coming to visit, aren't you? He's coming to visit my little island where I built things. I think that's why the villagers that ended up coming. So yeah. Anyway, right, moving on. Okay, next is my cats, and at the moment I don't have any cats in here at the minute because unfortunately in the update now you don't get like proper cats anymore. You get stray cats now in new villages and stuff. So yeah, basically you don't get proper cats anymore. So I think what I'm going to do at some point is I'm going to add some proper cats in here. So that's what I am going to do, but I've not got around to it at the minute. So yeah, this is what it ended up looking like. I built it out of nether wall and normal wood up here. There's literally nothing up here. I think up here is supposed to be the bedrooms, but I just never added them in. So yeah, so this is what it ended up looking like. I believe that this is in the behind the scenes as well when I did build this, and yeah, I think I did a good job with this as well. Yeah, I'm happy when I built that as well. Okay, right, it's just about to get night time, so I'm just going to quickly head to sleep. Where's the nearest bed from here? I think it's in the cookie shop over here. I think this is the nearest bed. So yeah, I'm gonna go in here and yeah, have a nap, and then yeah, then we'll carry on in the morning. Well, I don't like normally touring it at night time because yeah, I don't actually like it because yeah, because like you can't even see everything in the daytime. Well, at night time. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why that I don't normally do it. Yeah, well, we'll come back to showing this in a little bit. Okay, right. So yeah, that's the cat home. Okay, next up is the mob trap. So this is the mob trap here, and I do have a bit of a problem with this. Yeah, I have kind of explained it before. So when I built this, I actually built it quite wrong. So I do like this bit's okay. Like I am happy with this bit as I destroy it. So yeah, I'm happy with this bit. But for some reason, I went a little bit wrong on it. So I will kind of go into a bit details in a minute when I've just put this back down. So yeah, what I've done, by the way, is I went a little bit wrong on here. So I'll kind of show you up top why I did go a bit wrong. So up here, there seems to be gaps here for some reason, and I don't know why, but when I but when I built this, it went a bit wrong. So like I am happy with this bit. Like this bit's okay, but for some reason this bit's a bit wrong. So like basically, if Googlies went on this bit, they would like fall down there. So they would like fall down there, like they would not fall into the actual into the actual thing. They'll actually like fall down there. They'll like not fall down here. So yeah, these bits I'm alright with. So this bit's okay, this bit's okay, this bit's okay. But I'm not happy with this bit. So I think I just like missed a bit out or something. That's the way how I did it. So yeah, that's why there's like a bit of a gap there. Because yeah, because when I built it, I did it completely wrong when I built it. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why there's like gaps in the on the ground. Because I actually built it completely wrong. And I think I believe in the update, I think it like broken it in the update. So I think that might have been the reason why. But yeah, what I could have done is I could have extended it, but I didn't want to really bother doing that because it would have gone all wrong anyway. So this is only the bit that I'm pretty much wrong with. So I could have probably done a bit better. But yeah, I think I'm happy with it anyway. Like, it did turn out to be okay. I could have done probably a little bit more worse than this, but yeah, I think I'm happy with it anyway. But at least these ones okay. So yeah, I'm just going to do a bit of an example. Which one's going to be the best one? Yeah, this one's going to be the best one here. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of an example, as you can see here. So as we go down here, and there you go. So that's why I will die if I was in survival. So yeah, there you go. That was just a bit of an example, and then I just got trapped in here, as you can see here. So yeah, that's the little example that I was on about. Okay, right. Moving on. So like, I'm alright with it. But I could have done a bit of a better job with it, I might say. Like, I could have done a bit better with it, but it just never, like, turned out to be great. So that's kind of that. I'll show you these poles as well. So these are the poles around the outside as well. So I added these, yeah, I added these poles in to make it really cool as well. So yeah, that's kind of that. Okay, next up is my local business shop. So yeah, this is it here. This is what it ended up looking like. So yeah, I'm happy with this actually. I think I did a good job with this. It's basically like a proper supermarket that I added in, and yeah, I spent 2 parts of building this, and yeah, I'm actually happy with this. I think I did a really good job with it. And yeah, so this is the yeah, these are like sell things. So yeah, that's what they are. So you can just go in every aisle that you want to go in, and then upstairs it's basically the bedrooms. So these are the bedrooms here, as you can see here. Yes, these are the little bedrooms here, and then here. This is like a little jukebox area that I added in. So basically, if the staff get bored up here, they can listen to music, and yeah, they can just listen to music up here. While they dance about. They've got a lot of headroom as well, so they can dance up about like this. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that as well. And yeah, and I'm also happy with the sign as well that I added in, saying local business. I'm very happy with that as well. Yeah, so yeah, let's show you the sign. Look at that. I'm happy with the sign as well. Like, I did the B and I did the L. Like, I know you might be wondering that it looks like an 8, but it's actually a B, by the way. I know that 8 and B do look similar, but it is actually a B. So yeah, and that stands for, what does it stand for? You probably know. Local business. There you go. So that's what it stands for. So yeah, I just added the other little sign on, and it looks pretty cool as well. And I think I did a good job when I built that as well. So I'm happy with that as well. And oh yeah, the windows as well. I did like different stained glass windows as well. It wasn't actually a proper windows. It was actually stained glass windows I added. So yeah, I just added like different effect windows in, and it looked really cool as well. Okay, right, moving on. Next thing is, this is my fireworks shop, so I'll kind of show you in here. So yeah, just like a proper fireworks shop, this is my counters, where people can pay for their fireworks, and yeah, I did a good job of this. I built it out of normal coal blocks and note blocks. This is what I ended up building it out of, and the roof is just coal. So yeah, pretty nice little thing. I'm pretty happy with that. I did the floor out of normal stone bricks. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that as well. Nothing's actually changed since I moved it over. But yeah, I'm happy with that as well. And the chests just have fireworks in them, so there's really no point looking in them. But yeah, so that's that, by the way. That is in the behind the scenes as well, if you want to go and check it out. And yeah. And oh yeah, the little sign that I added as well. F, which means firework. Okay, next up is my Christmas shop, which I've done a sign on as well. So yeah, this is my Christmas shop. I didn't actually build this in a behind the scenes video. I literally just built it on my own. So yeah, this is what my little Christmas shop is. I know that in the actual world it is actually bigger. But on this one, I just thought I could do a little bit of a mini one. As in these chests, there's basically just a load of things that you get with Christmas time and stuff like that, like a whole lot of things. And yeah, just a little things, and yeah, I think I'm happy with when I built this as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that as well. So yeah, that's that, by the way. Pretty happy with that, and I think I did a good job. Okay, next up, these are little towers that I added in. So this is an iron one, as you can see here. Yeah, this is just a little iron tower that I added in. And then over here, this is the same one, but this is an emerald one. This one is a bit smaller compared to the other one. Yeah, that's kind of that. And since I am heading over here, I might as well do these as well. So yeah, these are these are exactly the same. So this is a little nether wart one, and this is just a lapis one. And the next thing, this is my Campfire Blast. And this was actually the last thing that I built on behind the scenes videos before they went on the huge break. So yeah, this is what my Campfire Blast ended up looking like. So it's like my little firelight area, which I built. And yeah, I think I did a good job of this as well. I could add maybe blue fire to this as well. I've kind of thought of it, but I'm not going to really bother adding blue fire yet. Obviously, in the update, they've now got blue fire. But I'm not going to really bother adding blue fire because I think that was pretty cool with normal fire. So yeah, I'm not gonna like really bother messing around. Yeah, so I'm happy with that as well, and yeah, I think I put it in a nice place as well. So yeah, I am happy with that as well. Okay, right, moving on. Next thing I'm going to do is these buildings over here. So next up we've got is just a normal stone brick house that I built. So I'm kind of showing here. So yeah, this is just a normal stone brick house that I added. So yeah, it's pretty simple. And yeah, the reason why I built one of these is because that obviously I can't actually get bricks at the minute in my world. Well, I can, but basically I've got to like I've just got to basically get them, and it is quite hard to get clay and all that. So yeah, that's why I just thought I could just plump one in here, just make it a lot more easier. And that's kind of what I did anyway. I didn't want to really bother like basically not building one. I just wanted to build one anyway. So that's what I ended up doing. Okay, right. Next up is this is a mossy stone one. So this is exactly the same one, but this one's a bit different. So yeah, this one's just exactly the same as before. Yeah, I think I did a good job with this one as well. Yeah, I think I did a good job with that one as well. So that's pretty cool as well. Okay, right. Before I continue, you can have a drinks break. Dear. Okay. Right then, moving on. Okay, that's that one. Oh yeah, something you might have noticed as well is I actually built these quite next to each other, and I don't know why I did. I was supposed to be like filling. I think I was supposed to be gapping them like 5 or something, but for some reason these two ended up being close together. I don't know why they did. For some reason they ended up in. Okay, next up is Bedrock, and I know you might be wondering, guys, that how did I get Bedrock? I actually did it in creative mode, so I went in creative mode and I built a house out of Bedrock and that's it. So I don't know at the moment though. I can't actually get Bedrock in my world. Well, I can. But basically, I've got to mine it, and it takes me a while. So, yeah, I just thought I could build a Bedrock house on this world. So I just thought I could build one. So yeah, I just built like a proper. Oh, hello, sir. Have you come to visit? By the way, buddy, there's not a lot up here. Yeah, we've got a visitor. Yeah, you can have a bit of a look around, but there's not really a lot in here, so you probably won't get bored. But yeah, first time we've actually had a nice, we've actually had a buddy in here. So yeah, so you go and enjoy your life, and yeah, so what you think? So yeah, okay, next up, this is my red nether brick one. So yeah, this is a red nether brick one. Yeah, you might have noticed that this one is a bit smaller than the other one. So yeah, this is just a red nether brick one that I added in. So yeah, so that's what this one is, and yeah, just red nether brick. So yeah, I did add a few things in anyway, like chests and stuff, but yeah, there weren't a lot of things that I added in anyway. So you know, there weren't a lot of things. And the final one over here, this is the endstone one. So yeah, this is the endstone one here. These are the furnaces, crafting tables over here, furnaces and all that here, and stone on the ground. And then up here, this is the where I do store the endstone and stuff like that. I could have really added more chests in here. I could have really added more in them, but I just don't really have to because I think I just got like really bored of doing them and all that. Yeah, I just kind of got really bored. And yeah, I'm not gonna bother heading to bed again. So I might as well just explore all the rest of them in the daytime. So yeah, that's kind of all of them. Okay, right, moving on over here now. I am kind of doing this in quite a weird order. Yeah, I've kind of been doing like all the big rooms anyway. That's kind of what I'm doing anyway. Okay, next up is this one over here. This is my dirt one. So this is my my normal dirt house that I added. So this is just a normal one. Oh yeah, you might be wondering by the way why I put stone on the floor. The reason why I did is because if you actually don't know that when you put dirt on the ground, it actually turns back to grass. And that is the reason why I didn't want to put dirt on the ground, because it would have turned into grass. So that's the reason why that I put stone. So yeah, this is what they ended up looking like. Pretty old, proper standard, nothing to say, and yeah, that's what that one ended up being. Okay, next up is the same again, but this one is a cobblestone one, so this is just exactly the same again, with different doors. You might have kind of noticed. So yeah, this is just a cobblestone one that I added in, just exactly the same as before. With chests and crafting tables and stuff like that, furnaces and all that sort of thing. So yeah, pretty nice little thing again, and yeah, pretty happy with that one. And then the final one over here, this one is a jungle one, so a normal jungle wood one as well. So this is just exactly the same once again as the other ones. So yeah, pretty cool, and they didn't even take me that long to build either. Well, obviously, I did have kind of a lot of spare time to. I did kind of have a lot of spare time to build them. Like when I did end up building them, I did actually have a lot of spare time when I did build these. So yeah, I did have a lot of spare time in there. Yeah, there was a lot that I did do in there anyway. So there was kind of a lot in there that I did anyway. Okay, next up is these trees. I added these trees in here. As you can see, these normal dark oak trees. Oh yeah, there's also trees on the outside of the cat home as well. So I did do that as well. Okay, next up is my cookie shop. So this is what my cookie shop looked like when I built it. I built it out with I actually built out like a proper cookie, because cookies are like orange and brown, and I actually built it like out of a proper cookie. So there you go. I kind of make a sentence there. So yeah, I built it out of like a proper cookie, because that's what cookies look like, orange and brown. So yeah, this is what it ended up looking like. These are my counters. These are chests, crafting tables, and all that sort of thing. And then up here, these are where the staff bedrooms are. I actually ended up building this in 2 videos in my lovely world, and 2 videos in the sketchbook as well. So yeah, these are the staff bedrooms. They do have different, different ones. And these are the toilets, as you can see here. So these are the toilets. And yeah, that is everything there. Okay, right then. So yeah, that is everything in here. I did a good job when I built this as well. And yeah, I'm actually happy with this actually. I am happy when I built this as well, and I think I did a good job with that as well. And yeah, this is the outside as well, bricks and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool actually. I think it does look pretty cool, and yeah, I think I did a good job with that as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, next up, this is my mushroom. Anyway, this is my mushroom clubhouse, as you can see. So I've got loads of mushrooms in here and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty nice little thing. Anvils and brewing stands and all that. And then upstairs is the bedrooms that I added in, as you can see here. So yeah, I added them in. And I've actually just realised, guys, that we are actually running out of time now. So I think what I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm actually going to split this up into 2 parts, because I think it's a lot more easier. I know that I did say at the start of the video that I did say I wasn't going to do that. Oh, hello. Do you want to go in? Go on then. Okay, you want to go inside? Go on then. Go on then, have a visit then. Go on then, you're going to take yourself inside. There you go. You're going to have a visit in there. I'm going to see what he thinks of it. You think he might be like a bit strange. Yeah, anyway, as we're saying, yeah, I think I might have to split this up into 2 parts, because Yeah, or maybe I might just like show everything off like offhand. Maybe might be a lot more easier. But yeah, it might be a lot more easier. There is a few villages, isn't there, around here? Yeah, there is a few villages. Oh, what is it? Well, I don't think he ended up like. He didn't like it, did you? No, I've just realised that you've actually come out already, haven't you? Yeah, I don't think he actually liked it. So, so yeah, I don't think he did. So yeah. Anyway, this is my villager thingy. My normal villager's house that I added. So it's like a proper villager's house, but I just added it in. So yeah, it's just like a proper villager's house that I added in. So yeah, it's like the one over there, but it's basically just a new branded one that I added in. It's just like an older branded one. This is next thing is this is my.
Jack,
Yeah.
Mum's going to sleep now, mate.
Okay, all right.
I know it's early, but
Yeah.
to sleep, yeah.
All right, yeah.
If I hear you again, yeah, internet's going off, yeah.
Yeah.
Was she sashing?
Yeah, that was it, man. She's always
Right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. Right, I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, tomorrow I will do all the rest of it. So we got up to there. So yeah, I think we've got that, and other things. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do then, I'm just gonna like show them from above then, and then I'll do the rest of them in the next video. So yeah, these are just these, and yeah, so that's just the rest of the things as you can see. That's that. That's the village, as you can see. So yeah, tomorrow I will show all the rest of it off in my normal voice, and yeah. So yeah, I hope you do enjoy, and yeah. So I'm gonna end it on top of the cookie shop here. So yeah, that was the plan for tomorrow night. So hope you do enjoy. I'm sorry guys that I did get really interrupted there, but yeah, it's gonna be best if I do end it here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.